Back in 2011, I was on YouTube, and I found this very comical channel. It was called Just Kidding Films, and it was these two guys. They were making these skits, and it was very funny because they were just making these stereotypical jokes, but it was with funny sarcasm. And after I started following their one channel, I became a fan base, and I started following their other channels, and then I started to leak into their personal lives. And this is where I started to learn about a man named Bart Kwan. And this is a photo of who he is today. And Bart Kwan is a public figure, YouTube star, director, co-founder, and actor for the Just Kidding Films team. Now, when I started to follow Bart Kwan's personal life, I learned that during his teenage years, he wasn't exactly the best influence because instead of taking 4 years to graduate high school, he actually needed 5. He got expelled from several schools. He didn't have exactly the best positive friends. He hung out with the wrong group. But he did attend the East Los Angeles College for 2 years after graduating high school. And then he transferred his credits over to UCLA to where he was a bio major in hopes of becoming a doctor. And after he graduated college, he actually served for the U.S. Marines for 6 years. And once he came back, he learned that he just wanted to drop everything from being a doctor and the Marines and instead wanted to pursue his passion for entertainment and comedy, thus creating the Just Kidding Films, which is how they became exploited and very popular. So for the Just Kidding Films, they branched into Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Parties, Just Kidding Games. And Just Kidding News, it allowed their fan base to submit articles on relevant or just funny stories, and then the group of friends would talk amongst each other and just make comments about it. And Just Kidding News is also so popular that they actually made a podcast. And Just Kidding News is so popular that they have 1.8 thousand followers on YouTube. And aside from Just Kidding News, they also have Just Kidding Party, which again is just a group of friends where they play a bunch of board games amongst each other. They have challenges, and it's pretty funny to where they earned 1.03 thousand followers. And for their Just Kidding Films, it's these skits that they have, and they have 1.7 thousand followers. And of course, they also have their social media. This is where you follow their personal lives. And for Instagram, he's very popular to have 532,000 followers. On Twitter, he has 63.8 thousand followers, and on Facebook, just 63.8. And now, I find Bart Kwan to be very inspirational just because he's the perfect workaholic. He's a great businessman because aside from vlogging for his daily life or working on the Just Kidding Films team, he's also working in Barbell Brigade. It's a gym. Usually you'll see typical bodybuilders or bodylifters, but it's not the classic Planet Fitness. It's actually a much upgraded version of it. And they allow anyone to enter in this gym. Sometimes it's just so to have a family. You don't just come there to work out. You get to learn everybody who's there. And so for Bart Kwan to be the boss of Just Kidding News and everything on YouTube and then work on the side with a gym, he also finds time to vlog for his personal life and film how he lives at home because he is married to Giovanna Antoinette and he has now an 8-month-old son. So he has such a busy life on YouTube and running a gym that he also finds time for his family. And for me, that's very motivational because that teaches me that I can work the 2 jobs and be a full-time student. I learned that time, as long as you organize and you're patient, you can accomplish any goal that you set. Just don't rush through it. Thank you.